Today, let's discuss the LeetCode question 121, best time to buy and sell stock. You are given an array prices where prices of I is the price of a given stock on the ith day. You want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in the future to sell the stock. So which means that you can only buy before you sell the stock. And return the maximum profit you can achieve from this transaction. If you cannot achieve any profit, return 0. So you should always make note of this one. So in case of any of the edge cases, the answer is going to be 0, and the output of this program is going to be a 0 or a positive integer. So let's look at the two examples provided. So the example one is prices is given, and it is given as 715364. So if you look at this example, so we have to buy on the day 1, and it has to be sold on the day 5. So the maximum profit that can be achieved is 6 minus 1, that is equal to 5. And if you look at the other combination, the explanation that is provided, so you cannot purchase it on the second day and sell it on the day 1, because the stocks always has to be purchased before being sold. And if you look at the example 2, so the example 2 is like the price of the stock on the day 1 is 7, then it is 6, 4, 3, and 1. So it is continuously monotonically decreasing. So the output in this case is going to be 0. Yeah, let's go into the explanation part of it. Before going into the explanation, I want to reiterate one point. To get the maximum profit, the stocks has to be purchased at the lowest price and it has to be sold at the highest price. Then only the maximum profit with this transaction can be achieved. So this point has to be remembered. And next I'm going to provide a brief explanation of the terminologies that I'm going to use in this explanation. The first one is going to be max profit. I am initializing with 0, and this is going to be the output. And the next one is going to be the start price. I am going to initialize this one with prices of 0, which means this is the purchase price of the stock. So which means I am telling this is the day that I am purchasing the stock, and I am going to sell it in the future day. Okay, let's go into the explanation now. We have explained both the terminologies that I'm going to use, and the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to loop through this entire prices array from 1 to length of prices. You are going to loop through this, and through this looping you are going to update two variables that we have discussed. One is the start price. The start price is prices of 0 initially, and the next one is max profit. This is initialized with 0. Okay, so on the day 2, the price of the stock is 1. Since it is lower than the current the start price, what are we going to do? Instead of purchasing it on the day 1, I am going to purchase my stock on the day 2. Then what happens? My start price is going to be 1 in this case, and there is no profit that can be achieved because 7 minus 1 is minus 6, so no profit can be achieved. So we are not updating this max profit. Next we are going to iterate, go to the day 2. Now the price of the stock is 5 now, and the start price is 1. So a profit can be achieved. What is the profit? 5 minus 1 is 4, and it is greater than 0. So I'm going to update my max profit. Now I'm going to the day 4. Now the price of the stock is 3. So price of the stock is 3, and the maximum profit that can be achieved is 3 minus 1, which means I am subtracting the current price of the stock with the start price of the stock. Since it is 2, and the maximum profit is 4, so we already have a maximum profit value. So we are not going to update any of these. Then we are going to the next day 5. On the day 5, the price of the stock is 6. And the maximum profit that can be achieved is current price minus the start price, which is 6 minus 1, that is going to be 5. So we are going to update the max profit here, which is going to be 5. And then we are going to move on to the next day, which is day 6. Day 6, and the maximum profit that can be achieved is 4 minus 1, that is 3, and we already have a max profit of 5. Return this maximum profit. Return max profit. Okay, we have it. The example 1 is clear. Now let's go to the example 2. So in the example 2, we are going to follow again the same explanation pattern. We are going to loop from 1 to length of prices. And my start price is going to be, I'm going to make it 7 instead of prices of 0. I'll just put it as 7. And my max profit is again going to be 0. Then I'm going to the day 2, and there is no profit that can be achieved. What am I going to do when no profit is going to be achieved? I am saying I will go and purchase the stock on the day 2 instead of on the day 1. So my start price is going to be 6. And my maximum profit remains the same. No profit is achieved. Then I'm going to the day 3. I do the same thing. Since the current price is lower than my start price, what am I going to do? I am going to update my start price again to 4. And maximum profit remains the same since no profit is achieved. The next, I'm going to day 4. I'm going to update my start price again to 3. And no profit is achieved, so maximum profit remains 0. Next, I'm going to the day 5, final day. And since the start price, I'm going to update my start price again because the current day price is lesser than the start price. I'm going to update it, and maximum profit remains the same since no profit is achieved. So what am I going to do? Finally, return the max profit. So maximum profit 0, initializing this one with 0 will hold good, and it will provide an edge a corner case solving scenario. So this is why we have to initialize this maximum profit to 0 initially. I think it is very clear from this explanation, and it is very easy to code this one. So let's quickly code this up. Let's create 2 variables discussed and initialize respectively. One is the max profit. So max profit will be initializing this one with 0. And next one is the start price. I'm going to initialize the start price with prices of 0. And the next thing that we are going to do is loop through this entire prices array for I in range of 1 to length of prices. Then we are going to check this condition. If prices of I is greater than the start price, so in this case, I'm going to achieve a profit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to update my max profit. So max profit is equal to max profit, comma, prices of I minus start price. So this is the profit that I'm going to achieve from this transaction. And what is the other condition? If prices of I is less than the start price. So in this case, no profit can be achieved, but we are going to update our start price. So instead of purchasing the stock on the starting day, I'm going to update the purchase of the stock to this date. And essentially the price, we are going to update the price alone. So start price is equal to prices of I. So I think we have completed, and let's return the max profit in this case. Yeah, return max profit. Yeah, it is accepted. Let's quickly submit it as well. Yeah, it is submitted. Hope you liked my explanation. For more such videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.